Obviously everyone knows get 8 hours of sleep, it's going to help you with your life. But I wanted to go over some things that I learned that actually are useful. What I found from this podcast was like how it affects your hormones and like your testosterone. And obviously that's what everyone's trying to, improve, as well as myself. So I'm going to go over the 5 topics that I understood from the podcast: muscle building, memory, mental health, morning productivity, and lastly, a better lifestyle. So, it might actually surprise you that going to the gym doesn't just end at the gym. Our bodies enter, the recovery state while we sleep. It helps with your recovery by building any of the broken muscle tissue you've just endured during your workout. The process that sleep goes through is basically just using your growth hormones while you're sleeping and rapidly recovering your muscles. I just find that very interesting, and I thought you would be as well. Another thing I found very interesting about sleep is how it really helps with the bulks, especially putting on muscle mass. And how it does that is basically whenever you eat right before bed, for example, I would do this all the time unconsciously, but I would just, in my mind, I would think, oh yeah, if I eat right before bed, it's going to digest slower, while I'm sleeping. And because of that, I'll gain more muscle. So there's actually some truth to that. Basically, eating before bed and sleeping together in general just helps with your bulk. It also helps with your cut. Like, just sleeping in general, everyone says it's good. It is good. And if you find, that gains in the gym is the only thing that motivates you, maybe you'll get more sleep. Okay, so moving on to memory. Sleep plays a very crucial role in your memory. When you're learning things throughout the day, there's been studies on different study groups, and basically how it'd have people study different things, learn different facts, and the ones that slept right after retained more information than the ones that did not. I was learning that sleep is beneficial before and after your learning. So this can help with school, can help with work, help with business, can help with just general life skills. It also helps with like general interactions with people. You want to memorize their names. Just for an example, I'm not saying take a nap right after you meet someone. Obviously that's not very, realistic in most cases, but just realize your brain is like a hard drive, all right? When you're awake, you're putting in as much as you can into your brain. When you go to sleep, that hard drive is going into like your big computer, your CPU. And when that happens, it goes into your long-term memory instead of your short-term memory. This also helps with muscle memory and a whole lot of other things that aren't just memory directly related. So we're going to move on to the next topic that I learned that was very interesting, which is mental health. So obviously, just general thinking, common sense, you're like, okay, yeah, sleep helps with mental health. Lack of sleep, what does it cause? Anxiousness, anxiety, being irritable, and feeling down. So basically, what I'm hearing from all this is get sleep, and you're going to reduce all of that bad negative moods, boost your mood, and just reduce the possibilities for mental diseases like depression and anxiety. So sleep, especially going to bed early, also helps with another part of your life, which is waking up early, being a morning bird. So, the saying, the early bird gets the worm. That is like a perfect example for life. In the morning, you have a certain amount of time before you go to school, before you go to work, before you go to the gym, whatever. That time frame when no one else is awake is valuable time to be doing your cultivations, right? So you can be filming videos or getting work in. That time is beneficial. You could be like, oh yeah, I just stay up late, get the same effect. Yeah, but to a certain extent. At that time, your friends are still going to be up texting you, right? You're still going to be like, okay, I want to check my Instagram. I want to check my TikTok. I want to check my YouTube. The chances you check your phone at 5 o'clock in the morning are very less likely than if you're working at, let's say, 10 p.m., right? Your friends are awake. It's a Saturday night. So you're saying you're going to be working while your friends are out partying, and you're not going to check your phone. You're not going to check, oh, let me see the stories. Let me see what they're up to. So when people say everyone has 24 hours in the day, that is true, but there are certain hours that are more beneficial than others. So, the next subtopic, I guess, is basically how sleep helps you build that better lifestyle. So, when you're well rested, you got a good night of sleep the day before, you're more likely to be more energetic, right? So you're going to choose healthier habits. You're going to be more energetic to exercise. You're going to be more energetic to do your chores, and you'll have more energy to choose better, more productive choices. So there you have it. Sleep. It's not just time for dreaming. It's, the powerhouse for building that muscle, that memory, that mental health, and all that leading to, a better lifestyle. So thanks for watching. Don't neglect your sleep. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe and just comment, go ahead, comment whatever you found was like the most interesting thing that you found about sleep. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. I'll see y'all later.